Welcome back to season 4 of She's All In podcast.
Yes.
So season 4, we are focusing on She's in Motion.
Yes.
The intentional woman who is not just existing, she's evolving.
Yes.
So
not just existing, but
yes,
evolving. Yep.
And we just wrapped up a podcast, and we just want to come stop by and just do a highlight because we talked about some amazing things, and we just wanted to share it with you.
Yep, a lot of gems were dropped, so y'all definitely make sure y'all go check that out.
Yeah. With this recap, we most definitely want to talk about the intentional habits of a woman that is in motion.
Yeah.
That's not just existing. She's actually intentional about how she shows up.
So, again, we just wrapped up, and it was so good. So
Yeah.
y'all have to make sure y'all definitely go and listen to that one
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it was 25 minutes of gems. Okay.
Yes.
Now, what I want to say is this: there are a lot of habits that we could build. You know, people can tell you, read more, pray more, do this more, do that more, do that more.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, if you are not constantly giving yourself enough proof and evidence that you are becoming somebody different,
Yes.
then you're going to keep repeating the same identity and you're going to keep having the same exact life. So one of the habits that I started putting in place is not just prayer time, okay, but asking God, Holy Spirit,
Yeah.
lay my ego to the side,
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
Don't let me miss all of the opportunities that come up for me every
Yes.
single day that is calling me to
Yeah.
make a different
Yeah.
decision and to
Yeah.
do something different.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we can pray, God, help me, transform me. I want to be the best version of myself. I want to be who you
Yep.
call me to be. Y'all pray that. We all pray that because that's really what we want in
Yeah.
our core.
Yeah.
But we don't realize that every single day, God is literally throwing opportunities to us all throughout the day to say, do this different,
Yes.
believe here different, think here bigger.
Yes.
Don't repeat this same thing. Here's an opportunity for you. And so I had to pray, let my ego be to the side. Don't let me be so
Yes.
much of a busybody. I'm just so in my busy season. I'm just so in motion that I'm
Yeah.
missing what you have right here
Absolutely.
to give me an opportunity to habitually make a different decision.
Yes.
So,
And one of my habits, that was really good. Because sometimes, like we said, when we get so busy, we're missing those blessings that God is already giving us. Those opportunities that God, them answer prayers.
Yes.
They're being thrown at us, but we're missing it. We're missing it. We're overlooking it. So one of the intentional habits that I started doing is just pausing in the morning and really spending time with myself and God before I give myself to the world. Because I know the woman that I am becoming, I really have to be positioned. And in order for me to do so, I have to create healthy habits so I won't be repeating old habits. I won't be bringing old habits into the new. So really just spending time with myself, spending time with God, just understanding what my mission is for the day.
Yes.
Being intentional. If I know that I have an itinerary, I know that I have this to do, I know that I have that to do, that I need to be intentional with showing up, being that intentional woman in motion, and doing all the things that is required for me to do. Being obedient for what I am called to do so that I can continue to evolve. So I can continue to do all things that I need to do so I can be successful.
Yes, absolutely.
In all areas of life, not just business.
Yes.
But I want to be able to grow personally too. I want to be able to evolve. And so I am taking the time to educate myself. I'm taking the time to meditate. I'm taking the time to pray. I'm taking the time to pivot and reposition and do all things that I need to do so that I can steward, so I can be obedient, and so that I can show up and be that confident woman in motion.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then, I'm just going to add one more thing.
Yes.
Because I think it's also really important, another habit to put in place is to assess. And what I mean by that is, if you decide that you're going to because adopt Keisha's very healthy habit with that morning routine and just having time for herself and reflection and things like that. In your reflection time, I want you to assess your day before.
Yes.
I want you to think back as much as you can on the day before, not out of guilt, not out of judgment within yourself, but to assess. Because sometimes when you can get that at the forefront of your mind, it gives you the fuel to pay more attention throughout your day. So when I say assess, take a synopsis of your entire day and realize where you felt the same stories starting to come up.
Yeah.
Where you had a thought that was maybe negative, and maybe you stayed in it a little longer, and you didn't shift that belief, and you didn't go directly to what God said about you in that moment. Or maybe you felt your energy dip a little bit, like what was going on? What was the story that you told yourself? You know, or maybe you was like, a thought came in your head was like, I need to do this, and you kept meaning that you was going to do it, but then you didn't do it. You waited 2 hours, you waited 3 hours, and then next thing you know, you want your best stuff when you did it, or you didn't do it at all. I want you to assess those things and get that at the forefront of your mind every single day, so that this day here, I have a clean slate, and so now I have the opportunity, now that I'm aware, to do something different this day. Because the more you do that, the more you get yourself in the habit of noticing yourself and who you are being all throughout your day.
Yes. So this being that intentional woman in motion, and what we're saying intentional, because this is for women who know she was called for more. This is for women who have a purpose. This is for women who are intentionally evolving because they know that their assignment is to become. And they're carrying something more. And sometimes when you carrying something, you're carrying something that is heavy. So you have to become that intentional woman in order to hold it, in order to sustain it.
Yes.
You don't want to drop your blessings.
Mm-mm.
You don't want to drop your blessings. So so like I said, this is She's All In podcast, and this season 4 is about She Is In Motion, and today's episode is focusing on the intentional woman in motion, not just existing. She's evolving.
Evolving in motion.
She's intentional. She's evolving in motion. You know, so we have to be her,
and we claim it. We are her.
We are claiming it,
and we every single day we are proving to ourselves that we are her.
We are. So thank y'all so much for tuning into our podcast, and this is our podcast highlights, and we'll be doing this once a week because our podcast is every 6 weeks. So we are really excited about this season. So y'all stay tuned.